Hey guys, welcome back to what very well be the final episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Last time we had figured out that we don't need to die in order to save the world, but we are being threatened by the embodiment of darkness itself in order to, because we're so cool that he's scared of us. So we need to go over there and beat his ass. So this time around, for being the final episode of the story part of this entire game, I've brought along a guest for all of us. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, it's me. It's Seraphine once again, joining for another one of Frozen Breezes videos. It's great being here.
If you don't know, this is the person that the partner of the entire game is named after. So, Seraphine Shark is actually a fox in this game. So, there we go. Vulpix, join it there. But yeah, she's along with us for the day to kind of just help voice act that character and then hang along for it. So either way, I pretty much got everything set up last episode to head out for this final thing. So I guess all we can do is fucking ask Cresselia to do anything. Are you ready to go to Great Crater? What? To Dark Crater? Yes. Very well. Let us be on our way. Off we go to Dark Crater.
So, this is the entrance to the Dark Crater.
Here we face Darkrai. There's no telling what he has in store for us. We must proceed with utmost care. Yeah, a lot of your voice lines will come, like, near the end of this dungeon. It's going to take a while, so you can watch
No
the pain. Watch the pain of having to go through this. So, this time around, we're stuck with another friend, and these friends are always fucking awful to take through these things. Because Cresselia cannot be controlled at all. I can't control any of her moves, and will be sucking up Reviver Seeds throughout the entire thing. But this is the last dungeon, story-wise, of Explorers of Sky. And it's Dark Crater. Full of fucking, like, fire types and rock types, which are awful for me, but are fine enough for Seraphine to survive. Because she has absolutely no weakness. Any type of water thing that hits her, she just gets healed. So it should be fine. I don't remember how long this is, but yeah, this is going to be the final episode of this playthrough. Like I said in the last episode, there are more things to do after the story completes itself, but I'm not really super interested in completing any of that at this point because I want to be able to take a break from this game, go off and play other things, and then come back to it at another time. But I did want to at least bring Seraphine on to voice the one character that she represents in here. So I'm thankful for her being able to come along and voice act with us. Let's see. I just need to get lucky and figure out where all the fucking brutes are. There we go. You're dead. I love killing dinosaurs. I also love that we're stuck with Cresselia, and she's going to be spamming a bunch of moves that I cannot control, and we'll just be randomly wasting time. Like spamming double team out of nowhere. But yeah, like I said, final episode of this part in the game. I am going to be coming back to this at, I don't know, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, but pretty much going into my wrapping up thoughts about Explorers of Time. Well, this is technically Explorers of Time, but the version that comes after Explorers of Time and Darkness. Explorers of Sky was definitely one of my favorite kids as a game. Yes, say that out of context, and that just does not sound right. It was one of my favorite games as a kid, and definitely held my attention for quite some time. The original, I don't know if it's really better than the original. The original has a very big place in my heart as being just, one of those classic games. I'll tell you, each and every time I play these games just make me cry all the time. Mostly just because they're super heartfelt, but at the same time, I'm just, a fucking pussy. So, going into that side, but definitely, if I compare the two, it's really hard to compare the two. This game has way more quality of life assurances, while the original game just has, like, a much more charm. But if I were to try and level it off in a ranking style, I really wouldn't be able to. These games are pretty goddamn equal, but definitely love gameplay-wise this game a lot more because, like I said, it adds in way more quality of life stuff. A lot of the missions are actually much more, not like in depth, but they're actually completable sometimes. And, I don't know, the story, it hits you in the feels. Also, this thing is going to hit me each and every time I try and fight back, so that is not good. The fuck do I throw at this thing to make it go away? Go away! Okay. Oh, I can actually... Oh, the mirror move status just fell. But yeah, trying to figure out which one is better, I just can't do. They both hit very hard in the feels from when I was a kid and just have a special place in my heart. Story-wise, even that's pretty equal, but gameplay-wise, I would definitely pick the Explorers games over to the original Rescue games. Those just don't have all the quality of life features that the new games have along with it. Is this thing going to be... Nope, she's fine. I just need to be babysitting the giant legendary stuck next to me, because apparently it can't take care of itself. Come on. It's like carrying around your dog, but your dog is actually the destroyer of worlds. It's actually the fucking Antichrist, so... Yeah, I do not trust it. I do not trust it to stay alive, but I must keep it alive. Oh boy, I love the sandstorms. Please let me not deal with the sandstorms anymore. But yeah, like I said, I love repeating myself. Can I just not repeat myself? I like this game, but I'll probably go in even deeper thoughts. Oh shit. This is not good. This is when you use the fuck everything button and hopefully kill everybody in the room. Come on. Please kill everything in the room. Please. Please do not miss everything and get us killed. I don't want to restart this dungeon. We're already 6 floors in. There you go. Kicking ass. Slightly kicking ass. Last resort. That is not going to work on us. Ugh. Don't die. But yeah, I'll probably go even further in, or I guess I could go into it right now. This, if I were to not try and compare it to the original game, the story is pretty goddamn amazing. The whole time travel stuff and all of the having to be like self-sacrifice stuff throughout the game, I definitely felt that that was like, it wasn't really a lesson for children to learn, because it's like, who the fuck's going to be going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to take turkeys off the menu? I mean, you know, a bunch of turkeys are, but either way, I felt that the story was pretty goddamn heartfelt. I love most of the characters. Chatot is probably like the worst character, but I like the partner. I like Wigglytuff. I like Grovyle. Grovyle, he's the reason that I even like Grovyles to begin with. The hell? Oh, Blaze powered it up, but then Seraphine just absorbed the fire attack because she's badass like that. Come on, murder this thing. Survived another monster house. Actually, why did I even fight this monster house? I was on top of the stairs. Oh boy, I just wasted my time. I didn't even have to fight any of those jackasses. I could have just escaped. Well, I need to talk about stuff. Talking, well, that's the kind of only reason that you would really have a YouTube channel unless you're doing something other than making gameplay. Kind of need to talk to make people entertained, but every time I open my mouth, fucking dog shit comes out of it, so. Oh shit, we just got a friend bow? Dude. Friend bow. This is one of the most important items in the entire game if you want to recruit random Pokemon. A team leader held item that makes it easier to recruit for the leader to recruit defeated Pokemon to the team. This is an item that I didn't even know you could get inside this dungeon. That was a nice find. Sadly, it's not useful for this point in the game, but hell, even if I die in this dungeon, I'm probably going to go ahead and just take the L. Because it's like the friend bow is super rare. Usually you'd only find those in like very specific missions. I had no clue that the Dark Crater even spawned the friend bow. I didn't even know that. But my train of thought keeps on getting messed up. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Holy shit, I just got fucking annihilated. What in the hell? It's not just the fucking boss at the end of this dungeon that's dangerous. Even the Pokemon inside of it are dangerous. Just wasted up one of my Reviver Seeds because he just fucking scared the shit out of me. What was I talking about? Story, pretty incredible. I love most of the characters. I love how it's all about self-sacrifice in a way and having to like sacrifice yourself for the future. And even though time travel plots are never really all that well like planned out, this is a Pokemon game. It's not going to be like super well thought out, but I still felt like it's believable. Most time travel plots just have to be believable in some way for the viewer. And I feel like it at least fills up that quota. Oh no, it's this thing. What can I do to fight this? Okay. You need to use dig on this, and I need to figure out a way to hit him from all the way over here. Jeez. This dungeon is like our fucking... What is it called? our greatest weakness. Ground types, fire types, just everything going to shit. Seraphine went to level 48. I thought we were going to be 50 by this dungeon, but it turns out my leveling up was not as, what's it called? Rapid? Ah, shit. Please don't have ruined a Reviver Seed. Those are the best things in the game. If I could, I think there's a middle point in this. If I could at least get to the middle point, that means I could save, I could get that friend bow, and I'd pretty much have it forever. And then, you know, make the last third of this entire game way easier. But like I said, not tackling that anytime soon. Could be a year, could be 2 years, it could be 2 months. It could just be, you know, no time at all or all the time in the world. But man, I cannot get back to the point of wrapping this entire thing together. In a nutshell, I really enjoy this game. One of my favorite games of all time. It's up there with Persona 5, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, fucking Terraria, the other Rescue Team games. It's just a good feel game. I always feel like I can pick this game up at any time, no matter what age I am, no matter what mindset I have, and just have a good time. It's just kind of those bite-sized kind of dungeons that's fun to take on. And also the story is just great. Characterization is great. I don't know. It's a good feel game. There are some problems with it. Of course, Mystery Dungeon games have an innate problem of just being bullshit sometimes, and you having to, like, just take the L whenever you do, like, one thing wrong. But, you know, that just goes along with the whole roguelike stipulation. Roguelikes are meant to fuck you over. You're gonna get fucked over, so you're just gonna have to accept some of the bullshit. Doesn't change the fact that it is indeed bullshit, and it can sometimes get better as the games go on, but at least in the first 2 games, you're going to have to deal with a lot of dick moves in this game. It's all about the dick moves. If they removed them, I don't think it would hit as hard. I think this game wouldn't be as fun because if you don't get reach around every now and again to get fucked, it's just not going to be fun. It's just not going to be fun over time. You have to get fucked over every now and again. But, you know, how did any of those things I just said wrap up into anything? In all, I really like this game. I didn't know how to say that correctly, but, you know, I just need to pussyfoot around all of the words. What is this item going to be? Zinc band. We got something amazing like the friend bow, and then the zinc band drops. Like, great. Also, don't really ask why we're going into hell or why the area we're even going to looks like hell. It's a dark crater. Crater? I hardly know her. Oh, boy. I really wish that I was Seraphine right now. I really wish that I could use dig. Jesus. Okay. Use dig and murder this man. Murder this man right now.
No.
Damn it. You literally didn't do it. Fuck. There we go. We barely survived right there. You took control of your own character and you made it fail. That's no good. All right. Almost got jump scared to death right there. Let's go ahead and avoid the camera up. I'm glad that Cresselia hasn't taken much damage. It's nice that she is level 47. I don't know if she's innately level 47 or just the fact that both main characters are at level 47, meaning that she just has that, but either way, being more high-leveled means that the idiot character, meaning Cresselia, stays alive for a lot longer. Why the fuck is there explosions? Fuck, we've got a bit of a problem right here. Okay, team, I need you to go the other way. Get away from here. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. Because if I walked forward or backwards, Seraphine or Cresselia would have just walked directly into an explosion. And that would not be all that great right now. What are you shooting at? Why do you have ice-type moves? That is not good at this point in the game. Discharge. Please. Please. Oh, I'm out of my Thunder Fangs. Cresselia, I believe in you. You can... Okay. I didn't need to believe in you, but I believed in you. I didn't need to, but I kind of had to in that one situation. Let's see. I need Max Elixir. I must have more attacks. But yeah, this last dungeon can be quite a fucking ball twister right here. Is millions of really strong enemies and you just having to, like, fucking brute force all of them. I bet if I was level 100, it wouldn't be as hard. What the... Okay, it just dodged Seraphine's attack. And is currently trying to run away? I don't know what the fuck that enemy was up to. Just really didn't like being here. I might have initiated its runaway attack, or runaway ability. Please be the midway. Please. No, fuck. Probably at level 20 that the midway is going on. The midway. Oh, shit. There we go. Whew. Now that was a fucking godsend, because I would love to keep that friend bow. Saving the shit out of the game right here. But yeah, now we're just on to the final part of this mystery dungeon, and definitely going to get a lot harder right here, but at least every time that I reset, I'm going to keep that friend bow. I don't even know how rare it is to get that, but I've been blessed by RNG. Maybe it's because Seraphine's here with us today, but maybe RNG finally just breast? What? I love messing up words, and then they just turn into things.
I'm the lucky charm.
You are the Lucky Charms. Which Lucky Charm are you, though?
I don't know, maybe the rainbow?
The rainbow? Taste the rainbow. What's that from? That's from Skittles. Oh shit, the entire team is losing all of their PowerPoints. Fuck. Well, I don't really give a shit about Crunch. I will use the power of Thunder Fang. But as we close in onto the, final part of this dungeon, I would definitely say I guess I already talked about my thoughts about the game, but I could probably go over, like, my experience this run around, because I've played this game so many times, but usually when I make a playthrough, I don't really talk about, like, how this specific playthrough that I did for the backlog went. And I guess that would be interesting to talk about right here. It's gone a lot better than I ever thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to go terribly. Like, I was going to have so many deaths, and I was not going to be getting through in this, like, all that quickly, but it turns out shit just blessed me through most of this run. Most of the boss fights were not as scary as they once were as a kid, and I just got a lot luckier with a lot of fights. Could be because of Seraphine's Confuse Ray, getting Flamethrower really early was really good. Frozen's learn set was complete dog shit through most of the game, so I was guessing because he's awful, would we be able to get through all this, but it turns out Vulpix is just that good of a Pokemon to have in this game that it really just blessed the rest of the run. So, because like I said, most of the time, this game gets really tough. I'm like doing multiple tries inside of dungeons. I'm having to kill bosses like after 5 tries instead of 1, but I don't think I remember a single boss that I wiped to. I think all the even some of the bosses that gave me a lot of trouble, like Palkia or... No, I did wipe at least once to Palkia. That is not Palkia, Dialga. But I didn't wipe a single time to Palkia. I didn't wipe to Dusknor. I didn't wipe to fucking Groudon. Usually I wipe to Drowsy, but that didn't happen either. So I've just either... I've really gotten a lot better at the game, which I feel that I most definitely haven't, or the game just decided to like me. You see, Mystery Dungeon games enjoy me a lot more than the mainline games, because mainline games just be like, oh, you're confused? Hit yourself 5 times in a row and then go die. It's like, that's just great. Anyway, I'll walk over this way. I don't know how many floors the second half is. I'm going to guess at a 10. 10 floors, and then probably the boss. If it's like another 15, it's like, dang, I didn't remember this dungeon being that long. Of course, dungeons in this game can get exceedingly long. If you want to go for any of the post-game dungeons, some of them can go up to 99 floors. And of course, there's times where they level you all the way back to level 1, they remove all of your items, and then it's 99 floors, and then you have to get all the way through there. That's like what some of the Zero Isles are, and that's going to be no fun to do. That's why I kind of need to take a break on this game, because we're starting to we're going to enter the point where shit's just going to get so hard that I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with that. Into the hole. There we go. But yeah, next time we come back to this game, definitely expect that this whole layout thing with the name and all that stuff, it's going to change. Most definitely change, because I've got an idea, but I'm no artist. So pretty much all the art on this channel, as people should already know, is just me putting Google Images pictures on top of things, because that totally works out. I mean, sometimes it does work out, but most of the time it looks like shit. Don't worry. I look like shit most of the time. What is that supposed to mean? You know, I don't actually know. Seraphine killed this guy. There you go. And Seraphine murdered this man. What is it supposed to mean? I don't know. Self-pity? Or what? I was trying to say that a couple years ago, days ago. Self-depreciating jokes? No? What is that? Self-depreciating? Words? If only I knew words.
Self-deprecating.
There you go. You got it. I don't know how I... Self-deprecating. There we go. Words are hard. I say that all the time, but words are most definitely hard. You didn't... Oh, shit. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh, yeah. Seraphine, I need you to not be in the ground. I need you to kill this thing. Please. Please die. There we go. Get some close calls right here. Yeah, self-deprecating jokes. I tell those a lot, though then again, YouTube is full of self-deprecating jokes. I think that's just kind of like natural for introverts, which are usually what YouTubers are. Most YouTubers are introverts. It's kind of a reason why they became YouTubers. At least that's a reason that I like being a YouTuber. It's like, I don't like to talk to people because I'm somewhat introverted, even though I mean, that's, if you go into psychological kind of study and stuff, psychology tells you that being an introvert does not mean like uncontrollably shy and unable to speak to anybody in any situation. Introversion just means that you can still interact with a lot of people at the same time, but you need times to kind of go back and refuel your social battery. So that's what introversion means in like a psychological sense. So the point of that is that I can still talk to a lot of people very noisily and make a lot of noises like a fucking idiot, but it takes time for me to refuel that social battery to go back and be like, hey, I can come back and party or whatever the fuck, but I need time to go sit down and, I don't know, play Pokemon. So for introverts, it's a lot easier to be a YouTuber because you're technically talking uncontrollably, but you're not talking to anybody in specific. You're talking to either a camera or a chat or something like that. So it becomes a lot easier to speak to somebody because there's no face in front of you having to represent somebody. So a lot of times that's why like an introvert would become a YouTuber more than an extrovert. There's most definitely a lot of extroverted people that become YouTubers, but more of the norm is a more quieter person in that way. I don't remember the point of what that entire explanation was about. I was probably trying to make a point other than explaining what introversion means in a psychological sense, but I don't actually remember my chain of thought. What was I talking about? I don't know. It's probably about pickles. I don't like pickles. They're sour. I mean, are pickles sour? Yeah. I guess so. I don't know why I needed to talk about pickles, but that's mostly because I don't know what I was talking about. There is a very bad Rhyperior about to kill Cresselia, and that's no good. And I literally cannot do any damage. Yeah, he's got fucking lightning rod. I'm a Ninrod right here. Okay, Seraphine, this is when I switch your tactic to go after foes, and you become a rampant murderer. I'm a rampant murderer, and then it's probably a good idea to change. I can't change her tactics. That's the problem. I can't tell the other friend to go the fuck away. Run away! You sucked up one of my reviver seeds. Damn you! Damn you all to hell! Otherwise known as damn this thing to hell. Yeah, what's the best thing to do? I can't attack him. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I will sit here. Oh. I was like, I will sit here and do nothing. But then she was like, I will stab you. If only Cresselia would actually fight back most of the time. Most of the time, she just takes shots and dies. Alright, here we are. The Dark Crater Pit. Time for some dialogue. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Who knows?
It's a dead end. This looks like the deepest we can go. Where's Darkrai, though?
You've kept me waiting.
Darkrai?
Good of you to come, Seraphine and Frozen.
Why do you keep after us? You don't even know us.
I know you all too well. You especially, Frozen. What? When you came to this world with Grovile, Frozen, you were caught up in an accident. Accident? Oh, that's right. Grovile once explained it. We had an accident traveling back in time. We skip all the flashbacks because we already saw them. Yes, you and Grovile had an accident while traveling through time. You became separated as a result of it. You were also transformed from a human into a Pokemon, and you lost your memory as well. Has it not occurred to you how odd that accident was? How odd? Yes. Think of how the accident occurred, precisely when you and Grovile were traveling through time. That fails to strike you as odd?
The Darkrai. Darkrai, you know something about it?
Naturally. That very accident was caused by none other than myself. What?
What did you say?
My wish is to engulf this world in darkness. I set my sights on Dialga's temporal tower because of its tie to time. I sabotaged Temporal Tower. That would have eventually led to the destruction of time, and ultimately the planet's paralysis. However, Grovile and Frozen decided to meddle. I learned of their impeding arrival from the future, and I attacked Grovile and Frozen as they traveled through time, so that I would be rid of them. But an unforeseen event made it impossible to be rid of either of them. It should have been enough, especially for Grovile. However, do you know how you became a Pokemon, Frozen? During the accident, you shielded Grovile from my attack. I shielded Grovile? Yes, you absorbed the brunt of the attack I intended for Grovile. It appears your fierce will to protect your partner became entangled with many dimensions during your time travel. As a result, you were transformed into a Pokemon. I did that? I assumed what I did was sufficient. I thought that I'd render you incapable of preventing the planet's paralysis. However, I underestimated your resourcefulness. You met with Seraphine, and the two of you stopped the destruction of Temporal Tower. Because I underestimated and disregarded how much you would meddle. My original plan ended in failure. That's why you decided to get rid of Frozen and Seraphine this first time, so they wouldn't impede to your scheming. That's why you tried to break their spirit, even going as far to use an imposter of me. Even now, you lured us here, so you could be rid of us all in one fell swoop. Very good. I did indeed to intend to do just what you say. But I've had a change of heart. So, Frozen, Seraphine, both of you are brave. You've shown great initiative. To be rid of you forever seems like a tragic waste. You've both shown so much promise. Why not join me?
What?
Why not join me in ruling a world full of darkness?
What?
Rule the world with Darkrai? It is entirely possible if we three band together. Well, will you join me? Oh, Frozen, Seraphine, don't believe his lies. Seraphine, are you still listening?
Maybe Darkrai is right.
No, Seraphine.
Who are we kidding? We don't stand a chance against Darkrai anyways. It's pointless to resist. Joining Darkrai? It may be the best thing to do.
Seraphine, why? Mwah. You chose wisely, Seraphine. How very practical of you. Now, Frozen, what will you do? When you are one of us, our first order of business will be with Cresselia there. The three of us shall get rid of her together. What did you say? Now, Frozen, come join us here. Don't go, Frozen.
Please, come here, Frozen.
Seraphine.
If you won't join us, Frozen, Darkrai surely won't want just me. He'll get rid of me.
Seraphine. Your choice, Frozen? Will you join us?
The world of darkness is going to be wonderful, Frozen.
You see, your trusted partner has seen the truth. Come, will you not rule the world with us? And you shall reign as Lord in the world of darkness. This seems like a pretty good deal. I don't know why I'm not taking this. Now, Frozen, consider your answer carefully. Join me and Seraphine. We'll rule the world together. Well, my two options are no and no. So, I guess I can't choose to be the Lord of Darkness. Damn it. Alright, I guess I refuse. Fuck it. Do that. I refuse. This is all a nightmare. Ah!
Oh, Frozen!
Oh, Frozen! You. It's got my ass handed to me. I was right. I was being deceived. Darkrai was showing me an illusion. That was close. Blast it! I was on the verge of success! Is that your answer, Frozen? Of course. Seraphine would never even consider saying something like that. Join Darkrai? Not on my life. A world of darkness? I won't let it happen. So be it. You've made the wrong choice. There's nothing left to say. I will be rid of you now. Well.
Wah! We're surrounded!
I knew it. I figured that you would do something like this. Say what you will. This is where I'll finally be rid of you meddlers. I will seize control of the darkened world as its king. This is it. Attack! Alright, some pretty A+ voice acting right there. We're still training. Trying to figure it out. Either way, welcome to the final. Anyway, welcome to the final boss. So this isn't just the final boss, these are the final bosses. Darkrai brought in an Arbok, a Magmortar, Rhyperior, Aggron, for some reason a Magcargo, and a Mismagius. And the problem is, that fucker over there has got Lightning Rod, so I can't use Discharge to go ahead and get rid of it. So, therefore, I need Seraphine, or I need to focus on killing him as well, to get rid of Rhyperior. Because if he's still around, I can't use my super ability, so that's really going to be a piece of shit. And I still can't control Cresselia, so... Cresselia? What? I can't control Cresselia, so therefore, not really all that great. But I need to go ahead and get rid of Darkrai, at least for a little bit of time. So that's why I brought in all my seeds. Eat my seed! Now you can't see. Also, I don't know why Seraphine went over there. She's going after everybody, but that's not the best of ideas. I need you to kill them. Kill them! Let's see, go together. I can't use any of my electric moves because of fucking Lightning Rod. That's the reason why I said that Shinx was probably the worst choice to use in this game, due to the fact that I can't actually use my attacks. Oh, jeez. This is going to be a tough one. Cresselia is now fucking covered up by 5 million different Pokemon. Let's see. Crunch. Now I'm burned. Okay, Seraphine took out one. Now Seraphine just needed to take out the other one. It all relies on her. But then again, that thing's not doing any damage to her, so that's pretty fucking funny. I am now smoke-screened, burned, and currently going to go to bed soon, so that's great. Seraphine, I need you to go kill that Rhyperior over here, or else our other friend is going to be dead. Okay. I'll come over and help, but I can't hit this thing, so it's either going to go incredibly or horribly. She is dying. Damn, we had one Reviver Seed. And now I'm asleep. Somebody needs to wake me the fuck up. Damn. This is a tough little mission right here. And I'm also unable to fucking move. Why are you going after that one? This has gone to shit. Please, I need to wake up. I can't even move. Dang. Oh, we had another Reviver Seed. Seraphine's also very close to death. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. I need to wake up and use Discharge. Damn it. Just let me move. Ah, fuck. Well, that's when we go ahead and reset the game. Oh, boy. There was always a chance that that was going to end in failure. Mostly just because there are too many of them. I can't use my room clearing move, though I do have a better idea. No, I don't know if that'll work. None of my orbs will work inside of a battle, so my best idea would be I need the team to stick together, because if we're all in the same area, we can at least mostly rely on ourselves to get back to fighting force, but we have to regroup the team. Problem was I kept Seraphine on go after foes, which led to us being all separated. Because if the entire team surrounds Cresselia, she's pretty much shit out of luck. She was like hit on 4 sides. That was not going to work out. Alright, time to do 10 more floors. I guess I'll just cut to the point where we get to the actual boss fight again. Okay. After maybe like 4 tries, I was able to get by Darkrai. Sadly, in the meantime, Seraphine had to go ahead and take off and take care of other stuff. So if she does watch this moment in the future, thank you so much for coming on, doing some voice acting for me. We're going to revert back to me voicing Seraphine again. Ugh! Ugh! We did it! Ugh. This is the end for you, Darkrai. Ugh! Cresselia. Don't you remember? I said you cannot catch me! Oh no, a time portal! Hey, what is that? It's a dimensional hole! This dimensional hole may take me to the future, or the past. Even I don't know where it'll lead me. But I failed only this time. I will simply plunge the world into darkness in another time. Stop! Darkrai! You're not getting away! Ugh. Too bad for you. I can slip away through time just with one step. You cannot catch me. Oh. Goodbye to you. Ugh. Well, how do you like that? Finally, in the end, it ends in my ultimate victory. I won't allow that. What? It's Palkia. You're... Palkia. You will pay a great price for expanding the distortion of space, Darkrai. This is a strike for justice. Take this. What? Ah! There is no escape. Ah! Oh, well, that's fucked up. The dimensional hole. The dimensional hole completely shattered, with Darkrai still inside of it. I heard Darkrai scream. Did Darkrai disappear for forever? No, that has not happened. He has suffered grievous damage and has been banished to some unknown place. But wherever he may be, he lives. When he recovers from injury, won't Darkrai go back to his old wicked ways? That remains to be seen. Because when Darkrai entered the dimensional hole, he began to time travel. At that precise moment, he was struck with Palkia's attack. Remember what Darkrai said about Frozen's arrival from the future? Darkrai attacked during time travel, so Frozen got hit with amnesia. So just like Frozen, it's likely that Darkrai has lost his memories as well. Darkrai lost his memory? Yes, Darkrai will likely never recover his memory, and he will wander lost through the world. Darkrai. We are done with him. He will not likely expand the distortion of space again. I will return to Spatial Rift. I foresee no reason to ever return here. Farewell. Off he goes. Like a superhero. He just shows up like Tuxedo Mask and leaves. Well, that is that. Shall we also go back? Yep. Let's go home, Frozen. Back to Treasure Town. And that's how our fight against Darkrai ended. When we returned to Treasure Town, we were thrilled by excited... I think this is supposed to be Seraphine speaking, so... We were thrilled by how excited everyone was at our return. We had been fully fooled by Darkrai, so I thought neither Frozen nor I had a place in this world. But when everyone surrounded us and was glad to see us back, that's when I finally thought, it's wonderful to be alive. Little Azurill woke up from his nightmare. I'm so glad that everyone was well. I remember what Wigglytuff said. Every Pokemon in the world exists for a reason. Even the ones that mean harm to others. Even that Darkrai. After all this, my adventures with Frozen will continue. We'll see many things, and we'll make new discoveries. We've gone back to Luminous Springs since then, though we still can't evolve there. However, we can exist here. We can live here. That alone is something that we should be happy and grateful about. That's what I finally learned. Yes, Frozen. Thank you for always being with me. Let's keep on exploring. May our friendship last forever. Well, anyway, that now marks the end of the epilogue. Past this point, there are little to no story-driven events in the game. Gotta wake up again. Good morning, Frozen. Let's make it another great day. Yeah, sadly by this point, there are no more story-driven segments of the game. Pretty much, Seraphine and Frozen now are just characters. They don't have much story significance at all, and that is sort of the reason why we're ending here. At this point, we have exited the epilogue, and we now enter the post-game. I like to divide up Explorers of Sky into 3 sections. We got the main game, the epilogue, and finally the post-game. We've now entered that part of a Mystery Dungeon game where pretty much story is left to, like, very small segments. At this point, it's all about getting all those mystery dungeons done. So, that's partially the reason why we're ending the series right here. But it's not the end of the episode quite yet. For I have to do at least 2 different things. One thing is check up on Cresselia. Thanks to you, Frozen and Seraphine, that Darkrai was stopped from carrying out his wicked scheme. My job here is done. Sincerely, thank you. Cresselia, what about you? What are you going to do now? I've pondered many possibilities. May I join Team Bree Sharks? Pardon? Cresselia in our exploration team? Well, you are kind of a piece of shit, so I usually wouldn't want you, but, you know, gotta get all those legendaries and all that stuff. If I'm not a burden, I very much hope to hear that you would accept me on your team. Will you have me? Not at all. You're no burden. We'd love to have you. Right, Frozen? Nah, but yeah. Also, it marks Cresselia as female. Interesting. Cresselia, this child need not a name. Thank you so much. Oh, for sure, Cresselia. Thank you for joining us. Cresselia joined the team. She's now part of the rescue team, which works out for me. Cresselia is not awful, but at the same time, she's just a piece of shit sometimes. Anyway, like I was saying, this isn't the end of the episode quite yet. We have to do 2 more things, and they're going to be mostly done off-screen. Gives me peace of mind to run this bank properly. Yes, that I am indeed alive. I guess I'll keep my money on me, but it's really nice to have found that friend bow. That is horribly lucky. I don't know the chances of finding that inside Dark Crater, but placing that in storage fucking immediately. But like I said, no more story sections over this, so the voicing roles of these 2 characters don't really need to be covered anymore. But yeah, that marks the end of the story, and like I said, I really enjoyed the story, even if the ending's just a little bit weird. Kind of just saying that everybody has a purpose, even Darkrai, because he's evil, but I don't know. It's a kid's game. It's trying to communicate deeper themes than it can probably try to communicate to small children. But I still loved it as a kid, and I still love the story to this very, very moment. But in order to get something special, which, you know, I think is pretty special, I actually need to go back to Spatial Rift and Temporal Tower. So let me go ahead and grab our friend. We need to grab Mura back into the party. Important that we have her along with us. Let's see. Look at all the friends we made along the way. All of our very, very great friends. Come on. Alright, so we need to go ahead and go back to Temporal Tower and Spatial Rift. Usually you can't go back to these places, but there is a way of getting back there. And that's by letting Lapras help us get back. So go ahead and save. And get the save on. Get that save on. Then we need to go ahead and head back to Lapras, who, like I said, is usually hanging out at the beach. Let's see. Yep, no one else here, so we can talk to Lapras. Oh, I see. Darkrai was shattered along with the dimensional hole. He has likely lost his memory and been banished to some unknown place. That could be a very good thing. For the world, certainly, but maybe for Darkrai, too. Well, that is over. Peace is returned, and it's your team's doing, Frozen. Thank you very much. Would you like to go to the Hidden Land? Yes. The land is a purely place where only the chosen may go. Only 2 of you may go. Is that okay? Sure. I see. Off to the Hidden Land. Anyway, I now need to go ahead and go through the Hidden Land and Temporal Tower again. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. I learned that, actually, I can't do the thing that I wanted to do because of, well, there needs to be a lot more things done before I can do the thing I want to do. So I don't want to go much further than I already have. So we're going to be ending this episode right here. And I guess we're going to go hang out with Mura while we're kind of ending of the video. So, yeah, this is the end of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Skies 2nd, 3rd. Like I said, we will return to complete the post-game and do a lot more cool stuff in Explorers of Sky, but at this point, I think I'm pretty explored out, so yeah. This has been a super fun playthrough. I already gave my closing thoughts during our climb through the Dark Crater, so I don't really have any closing thoughts to do, but I will return to this. Thank you to everybody that watched this series, loved it, hated it, whatever you want to do. Thank you to Seraphine for coming in and helping me voice act the final episode, and just thank you to everybody. I really don't have much to say. We will return, but for now, I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!